Oh, we gotta do something about that outfit. Well, while I'm here, I think there's one, if I haven't already got it. 52. Aw.
You don't want this to get any worse, pal.
English. That must mean it's spectacular.
Yes, but if you don't give money to VCPR, we could be thrown back to the Stone Age. Liberals will be set on fire in the streets. Give now. Let's return to pressing issues. Over to you, Maurice, in the studio. Useless, talentless asshole.
We take complex issues and boil them down to simple ones so you can understand. On this segment of the show, we are discussing morality. Since the beginning of time, man has asked questions. Why are we here?
Oh, put that there.
And is there a place around here a guy can get a drink? Early man, as seen in the Cave of Lascaux in France, questioned the morality of making the mammoth extinct. I think we all know what happened there. Is it society's job to tell each other how to live? Recently, my city considered passing a public curfew that says nobody can be on the streets after 8:30 p.m. Of course, the bill didn't get passed, but it made people think. If you don't vote, you get morons in charge. Is that moral? I'm not sure. Let's press the issue.
You know,
Children
voting
should
isn't
be
a
at home with their
guarantee
parents
that you don't
naked.
get morons
A
in
curfew makes
charge.
sense. You know how much money I save not having to wear trendy clothes? Read a history book.
Just look at the
the
people we
creation of
got
the
running
universe,
a lot of the
Big
countries.
Bang, everyone was naked, even you. Why do we have to stay behind this divider? Maurice, please.
Because nobody is interested in seeing your business. Because we have...
Oh my goodness, get back behind the divider. Please, I'm married.
What's so wrong with me? Why do you hate me because I'm happy? Jan, give me a hug. I won't hurt you. And by the sound of things, your husband is doing the same right now with his secretary.
No, we've worked through it. He was stressed. It's hard keeping a family together these...
City, take your clothes off. If this is the land of the free, let's start with our pants. Feel the wind from the air conditioning. Ugh, a breeze is so liberating.
Thanks very much. Now, if you could get back behind
Whoops.
that divider, Barry, please. Otherwise, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Thank you. Now sit down. On pressing issues, we think it is very important to respect one another. To treat each other like we would like to be treated.
I want a hug.
If you don't like the United States, son, why don't you move to Russia? I don't understand people in America today. They call this a Cold War, but it's hotter than hell. your friends, call yourselves the Wolverines, put twigs in your hair and try to beat back the Ruskies? No, you hightail it to Pastor Richard's Salvation Staff.
Okay.
Get in line with everybody else. Who do you think you are? You're looking for trouble, baby? I'm gonna get severe PMS in about 3 seconds flat.
Doctor, not a patient.
That is offensive. My mother understood I was special. She made me wear a bonnet as a child, and when I demanded to go to school naked, she was fine with it. After social services moved me, she would still write to me. I still remember when she kissed me goodbye.
But Barry, earlier you said you discovered naturism, taking your clothes off, whatever it is in Germany.
I know, but I lie a lot. I've got a lot of personal issues. Look at me. Please, Maurice, I need a hug.
There's another example of immorality in this city. Public showing of affection.
I don't
People
like
think
these
we want to see them
taxis.
making out and carrying on. I understand your hormones rage like a wild animal, and you want to ravage one another like there's no tomorrow. But you have to ignore what your body is telling you and work for a higher calling, like construction. We're building a statue, and we need your help. Call me now.
You know, pretty soon you won't be able to tell who's a human and who's an android. Why, the corporation is working on it right now. I know, I read about it. I tell my kids not to kiss other kids at school. It might be an android, suck your brains out. You must have seen the mini-series event on television. I read it in a book. We've got to stop looking at the stars, all this science fiction, and focus on the family. Now, if you really want to dance like you're on the moon, go there and leave us in peace. And that's a fact.
What's a fact?
I'm sorry, Maurice, but I have to tell you, I moved to Florida to bring my kids up the American way in a theme park. And that's just the kind of person I am, opinionated and moronic.
I see. Well, this panel is certainly interesting. The issue is morality. Recently, rock artists joined together to provide famine aid to Alaska with the song, Do They Know It's the 4th of July? Critics complain it's immoral to meddle in the affairs of other peoples and cultures. Pastor Richards, what do you make of meddling in other people's business like an over-opinionated sociopath?
Well, let me say that money could have gone to much better things, like reserving a place by my side in the Pastor Richard Salvation statue. But I digress and plug.
Stop doing that.
Don't interrupt me, boy.
Yeah, they don't like
I
this
address
car.
the Alaska issue in chapter 23 of my book. You see, the Alaskans are lunatics, plain and simple. They eat whales and snow, and they sleep in the freezer. Who wants to eat snow every day? Oh, I tried to help. I sent a helicopter with copies of my book, but they burned them in a pile for heat. If the people of Alaska choose to live there, let them. But don't come crying when you're tired of eating penguin and it snows 18 feet a day.
Yes, but don't you think it's important?
I think it's very important to listen to me, young man. That's what makes the state of Florida great. Rather than help improve where they are, people nationwide abandon their hometowns, come down here, and shove their beliefs down everyone else's throat. That's the American way, always has been. We should send some pictures of Florida to those people in Alaska.
No, he's not really
I tell you,
wrong.
They'd throw down that bear pelt, saddle up with sled dogs, and get pulled all the way to Vice City. And I should know, I'm from Mars.
No, you're not.
Mars, Alabama. I founded 3 colleges there.
The problem with Alaska is that people don't get naked. If you can't work on your car, or play the cello, or use sharp knives in your birthday suit, then what's the point of living?
Well, it is a bit cold there. People put on clothes when it's cold. We evolved without a warm covering of hair.
That's a lie, sir. We come from the great meteor of truth.
Clothes are a habit, like shaving and taking out the trash. As soon as you stop, you realize what a prisoner you were to society and a twisted state of morality. People think that nudists are immoral. Well, we're not. I'm married. I love my wife. In our commune, it's so wonderful to wake up in a big bed.
No, I haven't noticed
breakfast,
anything yet.
clothed in nothing but a smile.
What kind of people are
I did
there in
notice
your
it wouldn't
weirdo
let me play until I
Single
downloaded an
people,
update.
families, elderly couples, teachers, politicians, and especially truck drivers. Truck drivers understand what it's like to be by yourself for days on end, with nothing but country music on the radio and a stick in your hand, shifting gears over and over. Truckers realize there's nothing to be ashamed of on the open road. Get naked and beat it on down the line. You've never seen a sense of community and morality like a nudist colony. We share everything: the cooking, cleaning, wives, a shared sense of what it's like to be a complete social outcast.
Cooking, cleaning,
wait right there,
wives.
Barry. I'm getting something through the cats. Headphones, that is. Yes? Yeah, okay. We just want to tell you a little more about public radio funding. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, I'm sure you're enjoying our high-quality programming. I'm Michelle.
Oh, Sunshine Autos.
End this dreadful begathon.
Here's a $10 pledge from Fran in Little Havana. Wow, you think she could have given more than that?
Yes, mean bitch. I hope she dies an agonizing death.
Absolutely, Michelle. And remember, if you want us to wish you well, dig deep and dig soon.
That's right. At any moment, conservatives could vote to end our funding and place a fast food restaurant where our studios are. See, there are some people that think everything has to make money. It does.
A little. Hey, what the fuck? Tommy's on fire.
A friggin' wise guy. What kind of neighborhood is this?
Oh, I guess I already did that.
America, so they had somebody to make fun of. The Pilgrims left England for the religious freedom in Holland, where they visited coffee shops, and after they packed up their ships with plenty of coffee, tea, and cakes to liven up the trip, they set sail for the New World, which they heard had a magnificent roller coaster. Once they got here, they were very hungry, having been on a ship for 65 days. So they ate for 3 days straight. Thanksgiving quickly became an annual custom. America was founded by people who wanted a place where they could tell other people how to live. And I'm a history major.
Oh, all of
Do we
them.
have the right? The question:
I
is
haven't
it
gotten
moral to
very far
celebrate
yet.
Thanksgiving, a holiday that is clearly about gluttony, annoying relatives.
Yeah, I think Diaz is
It's a
still
lot
alive
like
too.
life, Maurice, and that's the basis of my philosophy. If you put a bunch of leftovers from the fridge in a pan and bake it, somebody will probably eat it. It's like my book. You believe in your favorite sports team, then they get massacred. You believe in gravity, then it turns upside down on you. You love your favorite TV. With money, then just don't talk to me. Communism, don't make me puke my guts out, please.
Well, I myself love casseroles on Thanksgiving. And the way to teach your children the rich history of America is through theme parks. I just love Pilgrim World, especially the part where you get to slaughter your own buffalo and take home the meat, or give the locals the flu while buying their land off them for a pittance.
Oh, fuck.
That's what children need.
What is?
Wholesome activities that benefit the family.
Oh,
Now,
well,
what
I'm
good
over
is
here.
it if a kid plays Degeneratron for 5 hours? Oh, sure, he's killing space aliens, thank you very much, but it ain't putting food on the table. And he's learning bad language, like bleep, bleep, bleep. When my family go out to dinner, we're starting from scratch, even if Daddy is working late again. We build our own spears, smear ourselves in dung, and then wait in a swamp for something to come by.
In the suburbs? I bet your neighbors love you. How long do you wait? Don't you get arrested?
I can see you undressing me with your eyes. Well, I tell you, I was a cheerleader and nearly a prom queen. And I could have married anyone, but I chose John. I chose him because he had a kind face and a rich dad. I didn't know he...
It's okay. Men are idiots. Ask my ex-wife. Don't worry. Stay calm. I'm not eyeing you up, but I am a little worried. How are the children? Do they enjoy school?
Of course they do. That's precisely why I'm going to start homeschooling my children. High school is a cult.
Let's try this.
You have a fine show here, and I'm glad to be on it. But everyone within the sound of my voice and smell will die in the fires of doom. It is written. TV is trash. Radio... State to play golf, and I'll be damned if any weirdo hippies are going to tell us we can't fill in wetlands and make a home for ourselves, complete with 18-hole championship standard courses and selected admission. Heathens will ruin the land. Acid will rain from the skies. We'll never hear my voice again. It will be anarchy.
TV teaches immorality. Refugees, glue, the price of tea in China. How can we raise children in this environment? My little boy asked me the other day, Mommy, are you Nicole? What am I supposed to say to that? Do I lie and make myself as bad as the boy's father? Or do I break the little boy's heart and ruin his life so that he ends up a...
Clothes are a lie, Maurice.
No, Barry, clothes are a way of keeping warm and not getting arrested.
No policeman has ever hit me with his truncheon.
I'd like to hit you back to hell, you sicko. You're filth. Human form of vermin. A blight on a fine society, picket fences and garden parties, and everyone coming 3 times a day to my statue to pay homage.
Pastor Richards, as a human being, I have to say I find your philosophy or cult or what... religion around yourself and some 1950s vision of America. It's the 1980s, man. And one-man worship me cults are not allowed, my friend.
Exactly. As I say in the great book, many are called, but unless you have a good credit rating, go screw yourself. You'll burn in hell.
Ay, por favor, shut up. Barry, what are you doing?
I'm lonely,
Oh, that
Maurice.
asshole.
Lonely, and I need some bodily contact.
Get behind. Get back behind that panel. Celebrity.
Hide yourself, boy. I warn you, I'm armed and I'm not afraid to use it.
We've all got one. Look how free I am. Man feels so good. I feel
Okay, I'll
you.
give that another shot.
Pastor Richards, please, put the gun away. Put it away.
No, I am the sole judge of truth and decency. Get back, heathen. Get back.
I love you all.
Evildoer, die, devil, die.
Ow!
Dios mío, you shot him. There's blood and pubic hair all over the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, it is complete pandemonium here on Pressing Issues with me, the multi-award-winning and soon-to-be executed Maurice Chavez. Barry, are you okay? Are you alive?
Yeah, he did just catch fire just a little bit ago
Do I
when the
have
car
to?
was on fire, and
Can't you get
that
someone else?
pissed me off.
Ay, Dios mío, she's fainted.
No, hold it. Harder. Oh, that's so good. I need mouth to mouth. Maurice, please. I might die.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm only doing this to save your life. I don't want to.
Thanks. I'm getting cold. Quickly. It's okay to use tongue.
Ah! Get off of me! I'm happily divorced!
Shall I say?
I love that line. He's happily divorced.
Go away, don't point it at me.
Fish fingers.
For your what, son? You think I'm I'm scared of your
You're like
conventional
goldfish?
livid morality. You
Like
think
those
you can tell me
crackers?
what to do? You guys ever catch any criminals? You morons still left out. I've heard it all before, pal. I'm innocent.
Move in. I got your back. I've got a clear shot.
Next question. Ask me anything.
That went pretty good.
Ask me anything you want.
Yeah, well, I'd love to, but it seems that is about all we have time for, actually. The thing is, you see, this is public radio, and every once in a while we need to appeal for money, or cut away when people start brandishing guns in the studio. Like this. You're on Pressing Issues, and in this show we discussed morality. I think we made a lot of progress and really came together. I'm Maurice Chavez. Bye. Please, don't kill me.
I hope you were enjoying Pressing Issues. I certainly was.
Well,
Yes,
let's
it's
see.
almost
There's
as
a couple of
interesting
these
as
I can
listening to
get
you,
to.
Wow, thanks, Michelle. Isn't it? Before we let you get back to the show, I thought you'd like to know
Is that the new taxi?
I'd like to say something. I know that public radio may not seem very
Looks like the
important
game might be
in an era
glitching.
of poverty and famine and immense personal greed, but I can assure you it is. And not just because I say so. Look at the facts. 15 started out in public radio. Without public radio, we would never have discovered gravity, or the pizza, or the fact that a lot of people love to hear themselves rattle. Anyway, sermon over. I hope you folks at home understand how passionate we are about public radio, and it has nothing to do with the fact I got kicked off the networks.
That was very moving, Jonathan. Back to
Hello. As you may know, you're on VCPR, and this is Maurice Chavez. That is, I am Maurice Chavez. That's Chavez. It's a political and social debate on free radio, without adverts. And I'm still Maurice Chavez. Hi. Next up on Pressing Issues, we tackle one of the most important issues in our country today. The issue of perception. Not credit card fraud. That's deception. But we're talking about perception. How we perceive the world. These are optimistic times we're living. A time of go-getters and doers. Our hero is the entrepreneur, the shaker and the maker. Positive thinking we...
Oh, I'm sure they have those. I'm not really much of a fish person.
Other days, like payday or my ex-wife's birthday, I want to hide under the pillows and cry. But that's me. A man of contradictions, as my therapist said. He was a Jungian. But whatever. I'm Maurice Chavez. And on our panel right now, we've got three very contrasting views about the issue of positive thinking. On my right, I have Gothic artist, vampire hunter, and, his words, man of the night, Konstantinos Smith. Konstantinos, hello.
Greetings, mortal. I hope this is good. I'm missing a seance to be good.
You don't sound excited to be here.
No, man. I'm mind running into trash.
Damn. You know, one thing they should have done is give you a little more time to get out of the car before the fucker goes off. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Bigger and much unhealthier.
You could be just like me, a success.
Enough, no more. Not a word from you until you are called upon again.
It's a three-stage process. Learn, start, doing.
Shut up! I'm warning you, this is my show. You shut your mouth. Shut it now and keep it shut. Do not push me, you shiny suited prick. Do not push me.
Oh, that's a police car. Damn it.
I cover that in my program. People make judgments on who you are based on your appearance. Scientists say we form 98% of our opinions on a person in the first half second we meet them.
Ah, shit.
What are you doing, man?
Without a program, but with a beautiful message. So it says here, Vice City Civilian of the Year for 1985, Jenny Louise Pratt.
Hi, Maurice. This is such a lovely studio.
Thanks. How are you doing?
Great, great. In fact, I'm fantastic. Did you see the sunrise this morning? It was gorgeous. I've been smiling all day ever since.
Okay. Now let's get with the policy of ladies first. And since you seem to be the most pleasant person here, Jenny, let's start with you. You seem like a very happy person.
Oh, I am.
Hey, this is my livelihood.
I hold each one close because I deserve it.
I bet you wouldn't be so cheery if you had the Black Plague. Jenny's living in a fictional world. Goths like me, we see the world for what it is. Dark sons of the night, black nail polish, and very tight black jeans.
Like, everything is great. Well, like everything.
Constantinos, you're shaking your head.
I know, Maurice. I am.
Get in the damn car, lady.
Larissa?
Yeah.
What?
There's only one thing good about life.
And what's that?
Death.
Death?
Yeah, and dying. That's good too. And black. And the moon. At least when you're dead, you can go around as an astral body and visit places like New Orleans. I love New Orleans. It's really hot and depressing.
Oh, death is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? If you're going to inherit a lot of money?
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, but also if you can be positive and upbeat about things. I mean, like my parents were brutally murdered a few years ago. Yeah, and I was really bothered, but I kept smiling and I got a lot out of it. I'm a much better person today having dealt with that. They were killed so I could have a great personal experience, and I see that now.
Lucky bastards. I wish someone would kill me. Then I could hang out in a graveyard all the time instead of just on weekends.
I know I'm really lucky to have the opportunity to learn about life. You can't control everything in life, so start a day with a smile, and you'll end a day with one.
What do you start a day with, Constantinos?
Usually with a pint of blood at dusk. Then I light some candles and cry.
Okay, moving on before we're all sick.
No, Maurice, I do, because I won't be constrained by you. Life is cheap, man, and then you die. If you prepare for the afterlife now, you will be able to summon spirit. That's the truth of the pentagram, man.
How profound. You've obviously got a lot of important things to tell the world.
The world is a lie, man. Only darkness is truth. I am very much like Vlad Dracul, born in 6
Yeah, our healthcare does cost a fortune.
You're scaring me. I wish you would smile and be happy.
Okay, right. This isn't going that well. Look,
Hey, can I say something?
No, I'm still pissed off with you, you shoulder pad wearing shyster.
Hey! Back down, Buster, before I bust your ball.
Hospital
No
in Ocean
complications.
Beach.
As they say in the movies, I'm a man of peace. I'm done killing. Perfect.
What are you? A broken nose? Some speed in your eye? You're pushing me, man. I'm Maurice Chavez.
I know who you are. You used to be a clown. I saw you at a bar mitzvah once. You had a great act. What, did you get tired of kids kicking you in the shin? Still, you were a first-class talent.
I was?
Yes, great. But you lacked something.
I did?
Yeah, confidence, friend, confidence.
Mr. Constantino Smith.
Yes, confidence. It's where it all begins. Positive thinking. What are we talking about today, Maurice?
That nutty guy without any clothes. Yes, you're right. Positive thinking.
Exactly, friend. We're talking about you, Maurice Chavez. You couldn't cut it as a clown, but you're great, and I mean great, as a public radio host. It takes a lot of work to be uppity and self-important all the time. Every cab I go in, the guys love you.
Thanks.
Hey, don't thank me, thank yourself. You've learned something, then you started something, and now you're doing it. That's what it's all about.
It is?
Yes, you thought your way to success. It's a 3-step program.
Boy, I sure took the long way.
Like me. Or maybe learn start doing is a little too intense for you. Maybe you should just think, hold that thought, complete. I never had anyone complain about that program.
Stop that.
Hey, I engage with you, friend, and you're exchanging with me. I cover this in my second take. One is a positive action as practiced by successful people like salesmen or prostitutes. And the other is a negative action as practiced by failures like winos and judges.
What?
Stop interrupting me. You gotta open your ears and close your mouth. It's very important. I tell my old lady that all the time. I say, hey, I don't want to hear no complaining. I come home with piles of cash every night and all you do is bitch. The learning starts in here and ends when we open this. Doing is a whole other story, but we'll come to that. Now, all you have to do is call me right away at 866-434-SELF, and for just one monthly payment, I will change your life forever. I
Just
promise
one
you.
monthly payment?
I'll supply you with all the materials you'll need to completely change the way you see the world. Guaranteed.
So stop right now. This is a debate program, not an infomercial.
Hey, that's a great idea. Listen, friend, I mean this in a friendly way. Debating is a yes or no proposition. You need to open your mind to the maybes. We're discussing like friends, not debating like enemies. You see the difference?
Yes, I do. I think it's so much fun to be on the radio. I'd listen more, but someone stole my radio when they killed my foster family.
I hate everyone, apart from the undead. They're the only ones you can really get along with.
Well, that's a start. But even you, Mr. Long Hair and Pale Skin, I can change your outlook, guaranteed.
That's so great. Like puppies.
I saw some dead puppies once.
Konstantinos, I've noticed you have a lot of negative thinking. Why the goth lifestyle?
Well, some say life is a tea party for zombies. Also, when you only wear black, everything matches. In fact, I'll keep wearing black until something darker comes along. It's a known fact that the best poetry is written when you're horribly depressed.
Hey, listen, I wrote a haiku. Oh, the red daisy. Flowers retain all happiness. Sunshine. Yay! Sunshine!
You sound like you'd enjoy my program Motivate, Demonstrate, then Motivate again.
Here we are.
This fall, a new hard-hitting
Might be a little bit less annoying.
Friday night. He was a well-to-do cop transferred to a troubled precinct downtown. His new partner is a space traveler with a passion for justice. It's Yuppie and the Alien.
Look, you might vaporize dissidents in Alpha Centauri, but in this precinct, we do it by the book. I'm so terribly sorry, Captain.
Goog, I'm sorry.
Where's this guy?
This one-of-a-kind police drama. They're fighting crime the hard way in designer clothes with $250,000 sports car and a UFO.
Partner, let's go cruise in the car and look Bermuda.
One tough downtown precinct, two outsiders doing things their way. Yuppie and the Alien on VBC.
Hi, I'm DJ Smith, tight end for the Vice City Mamas and proud
I hate how it's hard to get going on the beach in these damn cars.
come to find a new home in Florida, just like you. I moved here after the draft, football, not Vietnam, even though they do have a lot in common. I noticed there was one thing missing from this great town, a celebrity-endorsed used car shop. That's why I found this BJ's Used Autos. Every one of these beauties is freshly painted. They look brand new. We have new models coming in every morning, usually around 2 a.m. We can get you anything. And if you see a car in your dreams, tell us. We can acquire it for you. I've taken the skills I've learned as a pro football player to the used car business. Smash, grab, and run like hell. BJ's Used Autos. I'm tackling low prices with hot cars.
If for some reason you'd like to speak to Michaela Crapper, just give her a call on K-Chat. Who's on the line?
Michaela, hi. Hey, sister. I'm wearing trousers. I haven't shaved or waxed in 9 months. I left my broken-hearted husband and baby behind. Now I'm living in a commune with a series of life partners, having quite simple, amazing experiences. I got my inspiration from a lecture you gave last year. Thank you so much. You taught me a lot.
Almost there.
But ask yourself, are you doing enough? It sounds to me like you're living a lie. Your life is still very man-centric. You're still justifying yourself by the I am not, rather than the I am principle. I mean, really, you might as well make his bed and clean his litter tray, for God's sake. It's half-hearted fools like you who give feminism a bad name.
But, I even attacked my brother with a bread knife.
You show pony, prom queen, cheerleader, skirt wearer. You see, Amy, that's the thing about people. They're so half-hearted. Pick and mix, not prepared to carry out their threats. That woman, that lady,
Pizza restaurant in Vice
is really a self-hater, a failure in the man's world. Yeah, why, I bet she's never even attacked a man with a vat of boiling oil.
But she said she tried to
A vat of boiling oil? I don't think anybody uses that as a weapon anymore.
Okay. Next caller.
Michaela, I'm a huge fan.
Are you?
Unless you're like working in a fast food restaurant, somebody attacks you and you throw a deep fryer at them. Which that would not be easy to do.
My dad and stuff. Just playing around, you know.
Where am I going here? Oh, the restaurant.
I realized what a load of crap it was.
Excuse me?
I realized what a load of crap it was. You can't hate men just because they're different. You can't hate anyone just because they're different. You have to work with them.
You actually can, it's just not very nice.
Overeducated, hairless old Harridan like you determine how stupid I was being.
You can hate anyone you want for whatever reason you want, but it would probably make you an asshole.
False ideals. I'm blabbering on and on about gender politics at rallies just so you can wear leather in public.
Why, you misogynist.
No, you're insane. You hate yourself because you're a failure. You're an appalling academic and about as intellectual as an hemorrhoid. Goodbye.
Well, well, it's nice to see my work has stimulated such healthy debate, don't you think?
Michaela,
Oh.
she hated you.
No, nonsense. Poor dear was in bits. Not very...
Where am I going? Oh, yeah, it's...
between myself and other women. I am smart, strong, I seek liberation. Your society imposes on me.
Ah, this is also confusing. Everything has two meanings.
Exactly. Apart from the word...
the police station. Right after I just ran somebody
But
over.
after you read my book, you'll realize men are impotent. Can a man have a baby? Do I need a man to have a baby? No. We don't need men. We need more parts of town we can call our own. More parades, more gatherings of understanding where women can beat each other with pillows and practice judo.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Oh, shut up. I've had enough of you, you little tart.
That makes two of us. Right. Listeners, don't go away. When you come back, we'll have a new guest, and I promise they'll be more interesting
Oh, it
than
is not.
Michaela Crap Artist. Michaela,
Ooh.
it's been a pleasure. I'm sure we've all found
I'll have
this
to check
very
that out later.
entertaining, and why our beliefs are right in the first place. We'll be back right after this.
Oh, this commercial's annoying. It could be worse. Could have John Cena on it.
Giggle Cream. It makes dessert funny. He was a man of peace, living on a quiet farm in North Dakota. Till one day, all hell broke loose.
Tim, we need you.
Oh.
I'm a man of peace. I'm done.
I didn't know that. I like the commercials.
Family. That's just it, Tim. They've got your family.
Jack Howitzer is Tim in Exploder. From the heart of America to the jungles of Cambodia, follow one man's quest for peace.
Where am I going? Oh, ammunition. Damn.
Archie!
Tim, don't read me! You taught me baseball, Tim, and how to rap!
No! He would have been a fine American.
This would be the easier way to get to that place.
Get yourself a body bag, strap yourself in, start making friends the American way. Exploder. Evacuator Part 2.
Rated PG. May include patriotic garbage.
Yeah, I've always liked the talk stations in these games.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to K-Chat, Vice City's main place for things. I mean, well,
Even before I started streaming.
where things go on, like interviews and things, or other things like that. But at the moment, it's interviews, and I'm Amy Scheckenhausen, the best interviewer in Vice City, and exclusive to K-Chat. Remember, you only hear Amy on K-Chat. Our next guest is a man on a mission, and that's why he's got such a silly name. His mission is simple: zoos. His name is Mr. Zoo.
G'day,
Hi, Mr. Zoo.
Hi, the name's Pat Flannery, but I love zoos, I really do. That's why they also call me Mr. Zoo.
Okay, and which do you prefer?
What, darling?
Which name, Mr. Zoo or Pat Flinger Thingy?
Oh, I don't mind, babe, whatever you fancy.
Yeah.
Fine by me, as long
He's
as
got to
we
be
talk about
getting
animals.
pretty
I don't
old.
give a damn what you call me, as long as it ain't Sheila or something.
You're silly, Mr. Zoo. Why would I call you Sheila?
I would imagine he's got to be in his 50s by now, maybe even older.
Confusing. It says here your name is Mr. Zoo, and now you're saying your name is Pat Flanagan, and now you're saying it's Sheila?
Doll, the name ain't Sheila. That's a Sheila's name. It's an Australian joke.
I don't speak Australian. Do
I guess not, sweetheart.
I? Okay, well, moving on. You're Mr.
Choose
Zoo.
investment.
Cool. And I hear you've made quite a name for yourself. Why is that?
Because I love animals, Aim. Animals and publicity and stuff, but I love animals. I love them.
Me too.
That's the thing, babe. We all love animals, but we don't know too much about them. That's what I'm here to tell you about. That and myself, of course.
Of course. So, right. What about animals?
Well, it's interesting, right? But not a lot of folks realise that we're 90% the same as a fly or a cockroach or a pigeon. That's the new science out there called genetics, I think, which is going to be real popular real soon. But what it tells us is all animals are pretty much the same from a genetical level.
Oh, cool.
Damn right it's cool, babe. You know what that means, don't you?
No, I haven't got a clue.
It means we've all got to start caring for one another like family.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Like, my brother is a cockroach, and my dad is a pigeon, and my mom is a fly. Is that right?
Well, sort of genetically speaking, but you're bang on, love. And you know what that also means?
Almost there.
You could, legally speaking, marry any animal you wanted and have kids. Unless you're married already, babe. You ain't married, are you?
No, I just split up from my boyfriend. He didn't like me being on the radio. Whatever, he said I sounded stupid.
Well, that's my point, love. I mean, imagine if you'd been out dating a wolf or a cute little deer. He'd protect you and stuff, urinate to keep out intruders, but he wouldn't mind you being on the radio, wouldn't mind a bit.
Why not?
Wolves and deers have no concept of jealousy at someone else's success. That's the genetic variation between Homo erectus and spider monkeys. Jealousy and fur and stuff. Oh, indeed, sweet thighs. Oh, indeed.
Sweet thighs. Damn.
Everything you learned in school is a lie, babe. A lie. Take virology, for instance. You were told sharks are dangerous, right?
Yes.
Hobblers, babe. They're frightened of you. They ain't gonna hurt you. Have you ever tried cuddling a shark, getting down and dirty with one, relaxing it a little? Well, I have, and I'll tell you, it's very rewarding, ain't babe? Very rewarding.
Like that. Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely, love. Once you come...
Where am I going? Oh, wrong way. Oh, police station.
You should, love. You really should. Let me tell you something else.
Go on. Go on.
Well, this is something for the guys out there, really. You know, with a girl, right, you ain't got a clue. I mean, a female human, when she's on heat, right, ready to play, looks identical to a female human when she ain't on heat, and would throw a drink over your face if you grab her behind and start trying anything intimate. You can't tell the difference. I know that only too well. But take a forker monkey from the jungles of the Philippines. When she's on heat, her behind sticks up and glows bright red, and she makes a sound a bit like this. And any fool or dingbat can tell she's ripe and ready for action. Certainly clears up any confusion.
Proposition Club in Ocean Beach. Oh, that fucking cop.
Now, they eat their mates after the deed, as they say it's done. Yeah, I know. That certainly puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Never done that.
No, but you can now, because you're the same. Well,
Guess
more
I
or
shouldn't have
less
went
the
this
same.
way.
I
Everybody
mean,
keeps wanting to
that's
run into me.
Well, about Genesthetics?
Oh, God, the world is so complicated.
There are also lots of tiny differences between animals. You know what a species is, don't you, Amy?
Yes.
It's an animal which has other animals which are quite a bit like it. A dog is a species, but a cat isn't, because there's lots of cats. However, I've discovered out there in the wilds loads of new species that regular science practiced by repressed blokes in laboratories hasn't even known about.
Really?
Really, I have. There's a horny Pat bear named after me. Pat, right? Exactly the same as a regular bear, only it's got a big horny growth hitting right down its groin area. You gotta reach in, have a fiddle about, and then you find it. Completely different it is. I was amazed when I found it.
I can imagine. I was amazed when I left the hairdressers.
No wonder, darling. Oh, the double-gutted cat tree monkey. Exactly like a normal tree monkey, only it's called after me, and if you have a rummage around inside, going in the back door, you discover it's got 2 digestive tracts. 2! Amazing. Really profound it was.
Ooh, that's gross.
No, Aim. It's the science of Mr. Zoo. Get down and dirty with animals. Because I love them and I...
Well, that was close.
Okay. It also says here you like zoos.
It's a love-hate thing, babe.
That's nice.
But I'm certainly an expert. I know what I'm doing and I'm not afraid to expose myself.
Okay, well, I'm getting a little confused here. Why don't we take a break and when we come back, take some phone calls because all the buttons are really flashing all of a sudden. You're on K-Chat.
The science of evolution has uncovered many of life's mysteries, like tadpoles or the pyramids. But the mystery of the armpit remains. What's it for? Why is it hairy? And why do men have nipples? But one thing is for certain, the armpit smells bad. Luckily, there's Pit Balm. It's like napalm for your skin, or Agent Orange on your sweat glands. Pit Balm stops unwanted bodily functions in their tracks. It's as effective as sending GIs into a peasant village. When you're fighting the war against personal hygiene, bring out the heavy artillery.
This Friday night, it's the incredible sitcom that has captured America's heart and given the whole country a new catchphrase.
I'm 42!
Just the 5 of us. After a mix-up at the adoption agency, the Chesterfields came home with 3 zany new house guests.
Timmy, tidy your room and go to bed.
I'm so sick of this! I keep telling you I'm not a fantasy! I look 12, but I'm a 42-year-old investment banker! I want to go out and play!
Oh, yeah, and I'm Santa Claus. Now, tidy your room.
Asshole!
Sean, our posh suburban home must be a welcome change from that alley you were sleeping in.
I've got no idea how many fairs I've done, but I should be getting close to the amount I need for the hydraulics.
Special, just the 5 of us, where an attractive blonde lady tries to steal Jimmy away. Just the 5 of us. Friday nights on VBS.
We're on K-Chat, and so are you. If you're listening, I'm here with Australian animal lover, Mr. Zoo. If you've got anything to ask him, why don't you just give us a call right now?
Yeah, great. Give us a call right now, and I'll tell you anything you need to know about animals.
Okay. Who's on the line?
That's Pat Flannery.
G'day, of course it is.
And you're in Vice City?
Yeah?
What are you doing here?
Promoting animals, mate.
Don't you remember the court case?
Get lost. Amy, let's have a caller.
Okay, who's on line 2? You're through to K-Chat.
Don't hang up on me, Flannery. You're meant to be in a hospital.
Hey, easy there, mate. Hospitals are for people who don't feel well. I'm at the top of my game.
Are you insane? Don't answer that. I know the answer. You're sick and insane and you need help.
I got a visa, mate. I got a visa. You can't touch me. I'm bona fide. I love animals. Leave me the hell alone, or I'll come by your aquarium and feed you the bloody sharks, you no good. By the book, paper pushing murderer. Nobody would have lived if you let me in a tank. I could have cheered him up. I could have done. Now stay away from me, you hear? No more callers, K.A. Phones are so impersonal.
Not a two-way conversation like the radio.
Okay. Who is that?
Wrong number, I think.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Bloody wrong number. He wanted a plumber and a Chinese. I was speaking to an Australian.
Okay, cool. What was it about the aquarium?
Nothing, babe. All in the past. Long time ago, I was tricked into saying something I regretted.
Oh, cool. That happens to me all the time.
I can see that, love. Yeah, big mistake. Never trust a judge or a mental health tribunal. Never. Only trust animals.
Okay, and what did they make you say?
Nothing, babe. Oh, it was a long time ago. Look, I've got a little surprise for you. It's a little female.
Yo, I'm getting them. I got the pole position in the Malibu Club confused.
Powers. She's a lot like a little Joey Kangaroo in a lot of ways. You know what I mean, love?
What did they make you say?
I've also bought a menacing trouser snake. Would you like to see it? Look at this. It's a little frog in the pocket. Calm as you like. Not even awake. Eyes. Dies. Anyway, in this pocket, I've got a baby dwarf giraffe I birthed this morning. See? She's still covered in fluid from her mum's womb. Wow! Isn't that fabulous?
Ooh, that's grody. What did they make you say at the mental health judge?
Nothing, babe. Nothing.
The mental health judge.
Long time ago, it was a bad period.
Oh yeah, you can tell they're not
I
Americans.
wasn't sleeping. I was heartbroken like a platypus. Do you know a platypus only gets a bill after its mate breaks its heart by sleeping with its brother? I know all about that. I was crying my eyes out for weeks on all kinds of pills for my nerves. Couldn't move, couldn't talk. I was cooing like a dove. Please, darling, let's move on. Do you want me to talk to a parrot?
Anybody? Now I'm really curious.
Talk to a parrot.
What did they make you say? You do? I never knew.
They made me say I love you.
Oh, I made my boyfriend say it, and he slept with my best friend. I think we're bonding now.
No, we ain't bonding you half. We're miles apart. I hate you. They made me say I love you, Bobo.
Who is Bobo?
Bobo was the most beautiful creature that was ever on the earth. Ever at all. Really beautiful.
Who is she?
He.
Hey, he.
He was a dolphin, and I loved him, and I knew him properly. You'll never understand. It's natural. We were identical from a genetagorical perspective. And Bobo was really unhappy.
Alright, police station. Almost there.
They thought they could be doing something, but they never did, eh? They never did. We're only cuddling. How can people take that the wrong way? They took me away and they locked me up. And Bobo died of a broken heart.
They did? That's awful. But, ooh, just a second, you sick bastard. Security!
I loved him more than you can imagine.
Call the police, someone. Please help me. This guy is molting animals. Oh, it's gross.
I only wanted to be loved, properly mine, and he's gone. Hey, Dr. Phil. Get lost, fella. I got out. I'm fine. Me and my friends are travelling around in a black van and solving crimes and running from the Colonel.
Pat, come again.
Stay away from me!
Colonel.
You've been a very bad boy. Come on, we're going home now, Pat.
Stay away from me! I've got a poisonous lizard in my boot. He'll kill you in 2 seconds.
Please, we've been through this. You're not well. Bobo is dead. It's time to get back on the medication and start piecing your life back together. You're locked up in a painted cell for a very long time. Or until you die.
Is it that time again, Doc?
Yes, Pat. It is. Come on. Put on the stretcher. Look, it's even got your initials on here. And swallow this.
Thanks, Doc. Did I tell you? Oh,
Pole position club. I'll get you there, you fucking pervert.
I'm really sorry. That is a very, very sorry. We rarely let the dangerous soul yell out into society. And when we do, it's not okay.
Okay, great. Oh, no bother. I never knew animals were so interesting.
We'll be back after this. You're on K-Chat. Don't go away.
Do yourself a favor.
Pick up your telephone. Call now. 1-866-9-SAVE-ME. What better place to witness 40,000 years of nuclear winter than from the comfort of your When we raise 25 million, we will build a 50-story tall likeness of me. If we raise 300 million, the statue will rotate so I can look over this great city and cast an evil eye on
Police station in Washington Beach.
Those who put faith into action with sufficiently generous contributions will join me inside the Pastor Richard Salvation statue as we blast into space.
The Pastor Richard Salvation statue.
Pick up your telephone. Call now.
I thought about starting my own religion. I don't know, I've got pissed off about it.
Knights of the road, here's your stallion. The car for freedom. The car for hot excitement. The car for a man who is alone against the elements. Lots of thunder. The pride is back. It's the power of a compact. So big. Fuel injected. My Batsu Thunder. On the toll road of life, you have to pay to prove you can. Live the emotion of an individual. The awesome power of nature distilled into one vehicle. Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder.
Not sure where I'm going. I think it's the police station.
Hello, welcome back to K-Chat. I'm a woman, so I know it's important to discuss feelings. That's why we don't have any male hosts on this station. People open up more to women. I was telling my girlfriend yesterday, if a woman were president, we'd nuke a country every 28 days. In these times of trouble, of international scary things that cause anxiety, people seek soul ice. What is that solace? Some visit lady friends, others go to a bar, and a strange few talk to rocks. My next guest is the author of this book, I'm Lovin' the Coven. She sits on the board of the Vice City Renaissance.
Alright, this is kind of getting annoying. I don't think I'm going to do too many more of these missions before I stop.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, Amy. I brought you a crystal. Isn't it gorgeous?
I guess so, if you're into shiny glass. I prefer lacy gloves.
Amy, for many thousands of years, my people have been using crystals and gemstones to heal the sick. Take the crystal, and then when the night is enchanted, and the candles have been blown out, and the wind sings through the branches of the eucalyptus, hold up your arms and sing, Aldri, my sky-sailing pregnant moon, the goddess.
Pregnant moon? What are you talking about, Jessamine?
Jessamine.
Sorry, whatever. Do you even have a last name?
My compost coven name.
Damn, what the fuck are my neighbors doing?
Trust me, I'm quite accustomed to people persecuting us. It's been going on for thousands of years.
Sound like they're throwing refrigerators at each other.
They studied crystals.
They're making a hell of a lot of noise.
Belgians, Superman, they all studied crystals. So why do you view it as so weird? Grab your crystal, hold it tight, and close your eyes. You will be transported back 35,000 years when the temperature of Europe began to drop. The tundra was teeming with animal life, and small groups of hunters followed the free-running reindeer. And there, under the magnolia tree, a woman breastfeeding a baby elk. Do you see it? It's nature.
Ew, gross. You're one of those filthy hippies that thinks breastfeeding in public is okay? Well, it's not. There are bottles of milk at the store. Don't act like a cow. You really remind me of someone, by the way.
See, Amy, you're putting the blinders of society on. We're all the same. I remind you of yourself.
Right in the middle of the fucking street.
No, not of them.
They're trying to outlaw nature. If I'm in the park and a nice gentleman comes along, I should be able to breastfeed him. Pretty soon, everything natural will become illegal. It's really depressing. If I die right now...
Oh yeah, but I never asked for directions.
Priestess in a cave, surrounded by my favorite tools and ornaments? No! There was a time when children were taught about their bodies, about the goddess lady of the mammoths, about the importance of the spiral dance clutching a bison horn under the crescent moon. At
Yeah, a lot of times I prefer the maps over, you know, the way we do things now with GPS.
Oh, I love lobster.
Have you ever tried talking to one? Energy flows from everything, even a tractor. My mother, the moon, taught me how to trace ley lines with your bare feet in dirt.
Listen, you're very weird, and she's gone to Julian Compost, and I think you might have a shot at a boyfriend if you shaved and got some gel in your hair and put some clothes that fit or something. I mean, please.
Did Joan ever shave? I was given this fascinating pamphlet called Caucasian Female Body Hair in American Culture. Amy, I love you like my sister, but honey, you're falling prey to a sustained marketing assault that began in 1502 to convince women that underarm and leg hair was wrong. There's nothing more natural than this enormous bush I've got growing under each arm. Having hair is natural. What's the deal with Anglo-Saxons? I mean, go to England. The women there don't shave their underarms. It's really counterproductive. You just need to focus your eyes to look for healthy signs and not the signs of socialized barbarism, like shaving or wearing deodorant or birthing in a hospital, rather than the open air like a wolf cub. Remember Brother Romulus and Orville Remus? Wolf raised it.
I find this really interesting. Not really, but I say this because I'm told to. I'll be back on K-Chat after these messages from our sponsors.
It's 4:30 in the morning here at Farewell Ranch, and it's time to get up and work the old cow. Get up, you all! At Farewell Ranch, old people don't sit around stagnating, watching game shows and talking about the good old days, sinking into the grave in a urine-soaked mess. At Farewell Ranch, they sweat and toil until the breaking point. Keep that miserable contemplation of mortality at bay. Hell, steering time will work Grandpa so hard he'll wish he was dead. At the end of the day, he'll sit down in the bluegrass, eat a bowl of commemorative beans, and enjoy sing-alongs at one of our nightly funerals. It's the Cowboys Code. Work hard, don't shower, and die in your boots. Right, Norm? For prostate. Farewell Ranch, the only way to ride into the sunset.
This will probably end up being the last one.
America. If you like the film Exploder, you'll love this enormous commemorative survival knife. In the handle, you'll find all of the things you'll need in any wilderness, disaster situation, or the jungle of your backyard. It comes complete with fishing line, needle and thread for sewing gashes back together, and an incredibly useful and durable toothpick.
Team, go out without me. I've got toughest second tooth.
It's okay, Ho-Chi. Try this!
For those unplanned extended stays in the jungle, there's a saw for building your own hut, toilet paper, and a fold-out woman for company, as well as a serrated blade that can kill a man before he can scream.
That'll shut you up.
The Exploder Survival Knife. It's the knife that saved America. Now, it can save you.
About 64. $84. I did see a different
Gazelle, which we all know was the daughter of Zeus, and Kal means
medical school. I wouldn't know.
Is a single person wearing robe made of reeds and twigs from ancient Britain. There are so many wonderful things you can learn from the ancient Britons, Amy. Like metallurgy and how
I barely graduated high school.
a bear has eaten an arm. Everyone used to have a coracle, Amy, even people who were scared of water. We're all about working to preserve the diversity of natural life. We use everything.
Question.
Who's this we?
My coven.
Like witches?
No, yes, but not witches like you think. We're just a group of people who believe in communal sharing and chanting a lot and can't find husbands. Reading magazines, cloaks, wands, horned gods, rubbing your skin raw with rocks, dying of old age at 27.
Let's go see what Diaz has got.
When it starts to thunder, and these are all the things our ancestors did.
Oh no.
Since I found my new mind and
I ended up being late. Hopefully they'll cover for you.
Society only celebrates a select few. Every woman and every man is a star in the sky, Amy. Not just the ones that sing on TV or those people in the movies. I think I know what you need to separate your reflection from your true self. A Zen.
Oh yeah.
Jack, plastic crap! You doing this to me? Who do you think you are, you piece of plastic shit? Oh! Oh! Bro, you! It is my favorite El Burro movie. It's die. What else can I do? It's
El Burro. Oh my god.
What?
From GTA 3.
No matter. I can buy 100 more. Now, Tommy. Each month, a freelancer sails into Vice City in Morris's yacht. He sells his cargo to the first boat. I want you to take the speedboat and beat all the other shitheads to it. Then you bring the cargo here. Okay?
Yeah, the music.
Right there was this old cow. I mean, she was...
So Tommy, we
I should have got it in enough time to avoid any issues.
The more we learn now, the less we have to learn when we take this town over. I like your style.
I think you get like about 30 seconds before it causes a problem. Ah, shit.
And we've got a motivational speaker with a number of systems. So let's start with you, Konstantinos, you strange, creepy creature of darkness. Have you got a positive mental attitude?
I like to think so.
Oh, really?
Misery and suffering.
Shit.
It's
I hate when that happens.
And I actively want a fatal disease. What bad could possibly happen to me?
You couldn't in the lottery.
The lottery? That's for people who hope. I don't enter the lottery.
You could. Damn, you two, help me here.
I think he's great.
Don't think I'm gonna make it.
I love your hair. It reminds me of a big shaggy
Yeah, I
dog with
didn't
long,
make it.
greasy, straight hair.
You know, shot.
Oh, this one's Lance.
Go steal your nose. I had it for you. 1, 2. This is no here.
We got some competition.
I love your hair. It reminds me of a big shaggy...
So Tommy, we know it was Diaz busted our deal. So why in the hell are we running errands for?
The more we learn now, the less we have to learn when we take this town over.
I like your style, man. Real friends. It's time for the fans.
I'll never be prom queen. Jenny will never have her parents. You'll never make it in the entertainment business. It's about realistic goals.
Alright, I left him far behind.
Just a second, Robot. What isn't covered in your 3-step program?
This time I didn't fuck nothing
What don't
up.
you talk about in your Library of Congress-sized tape cassette library? Whatever we talk about, greed, gods, depression, changing lives. Who are you? What have you done that's so great? You wear a cheap suit. Your hair is stuck rigid with spray. Your breath stinks of whiskey. You look like you sell drugs.
They're coming on that jetty!
Well, looks like I made it.
Good shooting, my friend. You're a real, proper, grade-A lunatic.
Well, thank you.
See you around, Tommy.
Okay, Mr. Lance Vance Dance.
I'm not really a boat guy. I haven't been on one in a long time.
I'm so
Never seen that building before.
Leave right now. Get out of my studio. Go get your own radio show. Go save some other people.
Hey, I'm not leaving till I have the opportunity to save people and sell some tapes. You can
Yeah, I'm gonna go
right
see
now
that
and
dirty
send
old
in the money
man.
order. Soon you can have a luxury
I'm
condo
gonna go
and a
shoot up the
waterbed
country
and a
club.
suit made in Singapore based on the latest Italian style.
Enough! Enough now! Shut up!
Hey, Vampire Boy, I'll give you $20 if you can put a hex on Chavez.
Dark forces, I summon you to me. Banish these weaklings.
Oh.
Yo, Tommy, it's Lance.
Yeah?
Oh, nice to hear from you, Lance. But come on, man, be cool, be cool.
I'm in the middle of something. What do you want?
Nothing. Just to say, you know, look, Tommy, we can do this thing, you and me, no problem. You know what I mean?
We're going to have to do it, because otherwise we're going to be dead, Lance. We're in too far now. Thanks for the call. Speak to you later.
Come in and park yourself on the hide, son. Hell, my daddy used to say, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And by golly, he never did. Would you like a drop of the old Kentucky?
No thanks.
A clean thinker. I like that. Now, the property business isn't all about highfalutin paper pushing. It's about dirt, and the will to claim that dirt. You with me, son?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need some tenacious bastard to let go of some dirt. And you look to me like the kind of guy to persuade him.
Persuasion's my forte.
Yeah, he'll be down at the country club, down on the golf course. They don't allow guns, so his bodyguards won't be packing lawgivers. Go beat 8 tons of crap out of him. Here now, I got you a membership. And boy, you're gonna need more appropriate clothing.
How about if I just go up there and shoot him?
That's my new friend.
That'd probably be a little bit easier.
Suddenly, everyone has money to hand over to starving kids they've never even met. I think it's a disgrace.
Yes, people are very shallow.
Like you?
Exactly like me. But radio is much more important than food. I have a good mind not to let them go back into pressing issues this time. You have to
Yeah,
give me some
I
money.
myself prefer kids that aren't starving.
Disaster. That's what it is. What's wrong with you people?
Just kidding.
Please, we're struggling to pay for our second homes here.
And I've only had 3 vacations this year.
You poor, poor man. Let's...
Is this me?
That's Vice City Public Radio. Radio which gives the public exactly what they want. High-quality educational programming about serious topics and a consistent reminder that the world is going to hell in a handbasket if you don't give us money. Remember, Vice City...
Well, if the rare occasion I want mayonnaise, I'm good with either one.
Go away.
Hi, I'm B.J. Smith. In my long and illustrious 3-year career at the top of pro football, I whooped some serious ass and got paid for it. They didn't call me death in tight pants for nothing. When you have such a rewarding career maiming others as I have, you know how to stay fit. Through running, wrestling, stuffing 20s down panties of foxes.
Oh.
And really should stay at home, lock the doors, and forget about everything as quickly as possible. So, let's press the issue, eh? Sitting on our panel right now, we have 3 divergent opinions, 3 separate islands of insanity, and a rolling sea of stupidity.
I don't know, 5 of those little statues back here.
Different stars. To my right, to everyone's right in fact, we have Congressman Alex Shrub, the youngest state congressman ever to be elected by Vice City, and now a respected man in the Capitol. Mr. Shrub got elected because he has great hair and says things that make you nod your head. His campaign appealed to the wealthy because he set all of us at ease by finally confirming it's okay to be rich as long as you say you care about the children.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Welcome.
That's not entirely true, Maurice.
I've had it, but I haven't really had it.
To the poor, who are too stupid to understand what I'm saying, so I held up pretty pictures and I gave out...
Here we are.
I haven't given you any opportunity yet, my heartless friend. Let me introduce my other guest first.
I hope this isn't gonna get personal. I love Vice City more than anyone, and I can prove it.
Yes, that's coming from the man who got elected by calling his opponent a buffalo butt and a fat hen-pecked wimp that couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. Anyway, our next guest is from the opposite end of the political spectrum. A man so wet, he looks like he just stepped out of the shower. Peace Corps activist, hippie concert taper, founder of the group Speaking for the Underdog. He is fluent in 7 languages and studied the harp in Peru, Callum Grayshaw.
Hi, Maurice. Hola. Buenos dias and noches. Bonjour and bon...
Most of us struggle enough with that. Welcome to Pressing Issues. And lastly, we have a man with a novel solution to the problems of public safety in Vice City. A solution so stupid, I cannot bring myself to explain it for him. Yet like breakdancing, it is sadly catching on. A man who appears on this fine show because our previous know-it-all panelist was carjacked and is now at home arming himself to the teeth. I give you John F. Hickory.
How y'all doing?
Indeed. So...
Heck, I don't think Tommy's a member. 68.
Pressing Issues is about free speech, not feeding each other hemlock, literally or metaphorically.
Hey, my daddy used to grow that stuff in the backwoods of Missouri. Hoo, I tell you what.
Yes, thank you. I expect you to listen to each other, and
Oh,
I will
shit.
only step in where necessary so people on the air don't forget what my voice sounds like. So I want a clean fight. Nothing below the belt or in the chops. And remember Maurice's motto, which a very wise man, my father, once told me. If you listen, one day you might be hurt, and when in doubt, use the smell test. That's so important, I think, don't you? So, Congressman, let's start with you. Crime is up. People are scared to walk the streets. Nobody is taking public transportation. Police morale is at an all-time low. Everyone is killing and maiming and giving each other the finger, metaphorically speaking. Do you think the government is doing a good job?
Absolutely. Those statistics are interesting, but like all statistics, they are also irrelevant. Let me give you a better statistic, Chavez. In 1980, when I was elected, you were, according to the intelligence gathered on you, a man with no mission. You worked as a clown at birthday parties, corporate functions, bar mitzvahs, and go-go bars. You, realizing that you were a hollow man that can only take on the personality of others, decided to become an actor. And despite going up for 17 auditions that year, you only got work as a fluffer in a sex ed video. Your tax returns show that you earn less than $2,000, suffering from anxiety, sex change. An idiot liberal felt sorry for you, and now you host your own radio show, write a newspaper column that lines my birdcage. You've got an ex-wife and attractive girlfriend, although she's married to your best friend, and you're on top of the world. So answer me this. Can you really say the years of living under my administration have been bad for you?
We are not talking about me. This is pressing issues, not pressing Maurice.
Yes, excuse me if I may. Can we get to the part where we press the issue?
Where's the juice?
Hey, for the pleasure. Well, you have my permission to beat them with sticks. We won't prosecute. You'd be doing us all a favor. Free love, wig out, don't work, make love in the field, and listen to rock and roll or whatever you call it. Meanwhile, Crayshaw, I know your father. He's made a lot of money, which makes him a great person, but for every good conservative, they end up having some wacko commie kid just back from a vacation in the Orient who wants
The
to
Pole
share.
Position Club.
Go take that sharing business to Cuba, or Canada, or somewhere. I don't have a trust fund or a rich daddy. I know what it is to be poor, to look at the world from the other side. I slept my way to the top.
If you two would stop hooting and carrying on, I have a plan that will save Florida from the yellow-bellied snakes that want to slither into this great state from all places north.
Now look.
Oh shit.
Hey baby, you like my muscles? You seem tired.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Please, run away and shut your mouth. I am a milk cow, a lactating machine for your breakfast cereal. How do you think a little kitty enjoyed that on his birthday?
Stop! What are you doing? Jumping Jehoshaphat on a pogo stick. You city slickers got more issues than a newsstand. Can we talk about public safety here? I ain't got all day.
What? Is there a corn on the cob eating contest you have to get to? Get some chitlins and grits in the oven? You got a date with your sister, eh?
Hey, be nice, man. I just wanted to talk a little politics, and you made it all personal.
Right. Let's all stop bickering, especially you, Shrub. I've got my eye on you. Public confidence is at an all-time low. Nobody feels safe anymore. Just the other night, I saw a man running amok with a gun, shouting he needed to defend himself. Gun sales are up. Book sales are down. What do you think, John F. Hickory? Please, press the issue.
All right, that's better. Sticking to the matter at hand. Well, it's quite simple, mister. Immigration is to blame. People are flooding into our state from all over America. Trash. It's quite simple. They're bringing their high
what the hell?
quality out of state ways and corrupting the place. Ruining it. That's why I and my organization propose we take... Let's discuss this like men. What did you expect? These ain't friendly streets.
Why are you so damn rude?
If you want to win in life, you have to change players. You can't play on the same team all the
Oh,
time.
third time's a charm.
Oh my god, isn't this getting intimate, BJ? I feel like we are really connecting.
Other men might fumble, but I go into the trenches like a doorman. It's actually part of my video.
What are you talking about?
Well, as you know, running the ball is like naked romance. And one day when I was going for a touchdown, if you know what I'm saying, I had a great idea. You see all these fitness videos on television? It's always that idiot fool in leotards prancing about, giving it the skinny thing. And I say, what is this? I mean, what in the world is this? If If you come into the locker room, you know I spit for football. Able to wrestle and pounce and burst somebody for an hour straight. That's what people need.
I shouldn't run into too many cars on the beach here. Oh fuck! I ran over a cop.
And twist him around and so he can tear his ligaments in his back and never play again. I mean, that's some real useful everyday stuff. And I should know.
You know, I just don't want to talk about football anymore.
Well, take Dave on washing the car. What good is a leotard when you're washing the car? But put a man in a helmet and a cup, and he can wash a car in dignity. That's fighting fit for football. It really bursts the program. The best way to get your body fit is to have total disregard for your body. Every now and then you wake up and come out of concussion and say, damn, I look good.
BJ, you talk funny. We'll be back on K-Chat right after these messages.
Are you tired of your couches getting ruined?
Oh, Grandpa.
I made tinkles again.
If you've got old people cluttering up your home, why not send them to Musty Pines? You'll help bring back dignity, and we promise it will be the best 3 months of their lives. They'll enjoy bingo, complaining, mumbling incoherently, skinny dipping, and organ donation. And once a month, it's our famous Lucky Dip medication switching night. Musty Pines is located at a luxurious location overlooking Vice City's state-of-the-art
There's only a handful of these taxi missions left, and I'll have hydraulics.
Now, with the comfort of knowing you don't have to. After they pass on to something better, guaranteed in 3 months or less, you can start enjoying their money. Finally, you can have quality family time again. Musty Pines. Now, you don't have to circle back. Charge for service after good.
He was just the boy next door.
Well, hello there, Danny. I didn't know it was hockey season.
Hey, can I borrow a knife?
A deadly curse, a deranged killer, a small town in tears. Knife After Dark. Rated R for adult.
Ew, that's gross, BJ. Stop hitting on me. Hi, I'm Amy, and you're on K-Chat. So, what do you need to do for BJ's fit for football?
Well, Ansel, anybody can do it. What you need is a real expensive gym, a team of trainers, medical practitioners, dietitians, a big crowd, and an opponent who wants you dead. Dead in the dirt. I mean, a nasty, blood-sucking leech of a man who will destroy you if you don't destroy him first. A man you like set animals on. He's the enemy, and you sit in the box until it's time just right, and then you pounce, baby, like a kitty cat on Catman. I'll sack him in, power drive him hard, again and again, because if it comes my way, I'll nail him every time.
This video sounds like a lot of fun.
Fun? Fun? You think it's fun to throw me crying more than agony when you're so scared of what you're gonna do to a man you step outside yourself like an astral projection and police go Kent State on you and people are crying and bleeding and pouncing each other in the face, and that's just in the locker room before the game. That's your idea of fun?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, mine too. That's why I'm making a comeback. I've been retired 2 years, and I'm telling you, selling cars or...
This is, yeah, way up there.
Morons in Green Bay or Tampa or Liberty City or whatever, screaming how they want you dead just because you're playing for the Mambas. That's actualizing the South.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Tell me about it.
I'm doing it. I'm fit to... Hey, wait a minute. Are you reading the book over there, Quinn Kennedy?
No, I can hardly read. Get on with it.
I'm trying to sleep. You best listen. The comeback is a real deal. B.J. Smith, 6-year Pro Bowl MVP, the man responsible for more broken bones than anyone since people had legs. I'm a physicrat. You can rip my arms off, and I'll just mold and grow new ones.
Where?
Right here, right now. Let's get it out.
Of course. I mean, when?
Soon, baby. Real soon. But don't call it a comeback. Like the song said, I'll whoop your ass. And this time, I'm doing it my way. Ignorant fools that gave me nothing to work with. The owners, I mean.
What owners are you talking about?
The owners of the team. They gave me nothing. They're the reason my marriage failed. I worked my ass off all those years, sweating blood and puking my soul out, and they treat me like a tractor. Roll me around, treat me no better than a dog. The guys that got hurt, they never saw a penny out of those monsters.
So I'm going to
Who's Jade?
My friend.
stop by this fucking thing.
She got sacked for wearing makeup and an I Hate Life t-shirt to work and never saw a penny.
She like, football stuff.
She He just won the professional.
You know, I know a lot of players who need to go back to school after.
Where was this guy going? Was he going to the beach? Yeah, he is.
That's just like Jade. Those kids are evil little brats.
Listen, are you gonna talk about your freaking friends who dress like a funeral? I thought we were here to talk about BJ. BJ Smith, and I feel alive. I mean, really alive. Ain't nothing more invigorating than holding a man's head in your hands and looking him in the eyes and saying, I can kill you in 1 second, old man. And he says, I got a wife. And you say, give me all the money in your cash register.
What are you talking about? BJ, are those muscles real?
That's funny you should ask, because the answer is yes. They ain't implants or nothing.
Wow, you're enormous.
Nah, this guy's
This time I'll try to make sure I don't run over any cops.
angry, like a Republican.
So, I see. Look, I ain't got anything more to say to you, and I can't fall in love with another Gastroga sack. So let's go to the phones. Who's on line 1?
Hey, Amy, I'm a first-time caller. How you doing? I love your show. Sorta. BJ, man, you're awesome. Here's my question. How'd you play that game against San Andreas with 2 broken legs? I can't believe I'm talking to you. Wow, man, I don't know what to say. This is the greatest day of my life.
Well, why the hell you call in? Don't worry, I'm a professional. The method I use in the game against SAs is actually a part of my exercise video. When in doubt, go for the groin. I hope that answers your question. That's a problem with the public. Pay attention. I get it all the time. Know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I get that all the time. People say, are you that girl off the television in that show? And I say, no, I'm the girl from the radio. I just look like her. Anyway, BJ, that's all we have time for now.
Thanks, Amy. And look after that mustache.
Okay. Thank you. I'll be back on K-Chat after these messages from our sponsors. Don't go away.
Are you tired of Dad?
Dad, no one wants
There, now I'm going fast again.
non-story.
Are you tired of Mom?
Hi, Angel. Do you want to read a book or go outside?
Another somewhat long trip along the beach.
To your living room, only without the creepy guys offering to show you puppies.
Awesome!
The Degenitron. You can play video games just like you're in the arcade.
Wow, that does look kind of pretty.
The Degenitron gaming system plays 3 exciting games, including Defender of the Faith, where you save the green dot with your fantastic flying red square. Monkey's Paradise, where you swing from green dot to green dot with your red square monkey.
That's right.
And Penetrator, where you smash the green dots deep inside the mysterious red square.
Wow!
The Degenitron brings arcade realism to your living room. It can even take quarters, and a strange, sweaty man comes by to empty the machine on Fridays. Degenitron, fighting the evil of boredom.
Do you have dry mouth? I sure do. It protects your teeth, fights infection, and lubricates your food. But what happens when you run out of saliva? For personal dryness upstairs, it's Salivex.
Wow, I can spit again.
Salivex is more than saliva you can. Salivex improves consumption efficiency by 50%. No more halfway chores like cutting the throat with cooking oil to have that extra piece of cake. Kitty litter.
Another easy one.
Night out, my tongue tasted like car
10 more.
Embarrassing. Now with Salivex, I can eat a whole box of crackers or lick my life partner's
Stamp collection.
all night.
It's like having a salivation army in my mouth. Now I can suck a
Lollipop.
for as long as I
So I went to see my granddaughter's basketball game yesterday, and she elbowed another little girl in the face, and the coach made her sit on the bench and she cried.
Next guest is the star of the hit show Just the Five of Us, where he appears as the rich father of a family of misfits. But more recently, he's working on the controversial theater piece, In the Future There Will Be Robots.
You know, there's always somebody on a basketball team that throws elbows. It's just the way it is.
However, you have mispronounced my name. It's Madge, which rhymes with badge, as in duh, and no as in more than you.
Ammunition in Ocean
Anyway,
Beach.
thank you for having me on the show. It's always a pleasure to discuss my art.
I mean, they didn't even call a foul.
So funny. Now, Claude, you're an interesting man, if you don't mind me saying so myself. Because on the one hand, you're on the funniest show in the whole wide world, just the five of us, and on the other, you do those weird
This guy wants to go to animation.
Yes, thank you. Technical school.
Hopefully I was right, or I just went way out of my way.
All day is terribly difficult. Juilliard is not. In the future there will be robots is not a funny piece. It deals with the most important issues in the world today. Love, pain, suffering, skin-tight pants, and well-stretched groin muscles. But see, music has no name, Amy. It's about depth and texture and sense of community that emerges from the struggle going on within all of us. Between man and machine. Between the angel and the beast. It's as if Petrushka and Leonard Bernstein were in a ferocious dance competition with switchblades.
Yeah, I know a lot of the parents were pissed.
Okay. So it's a bit like just the five of us. What a
Because I
show.
guess they were mad because I guess the coach was like jumping up and down and screaming at the kids.
My complications working with him. I'm a performer.
I told him, you know, back in the day when that kind of thing happened, when I was younger, if one of the coaches made a kid cry, then we would just boo him for about 5 minutes unmercifully.
If I bring joy to people's hearts doing an interpretation,
I think that's what we're going to do next time.
Who is harmed?
If the coach
There is
makes
a
another
value
kid
I
cry.
derive from art, as a man, as a creator, and that is this: never overestimate
Even though she
the
shouldn't have been throwing
dreadfulness of the
elbows.
mass market, the degrading excess of the
But,
culture,
you know,
or
shit
the
happens.
horrors that we all have within it.
Great, yeah. Me too. But as Mr. Chesterfield, you're so funny. What is it you say? Not in my house. That gets me every time.
And I was not on the basketball team when I was in school. I was on the baseball team.
Oh, say it for me, please.
We didn't get in no fights or nothing. Except a bunch of my teammates got suspended for a game because after the games, everybody would like, you know, you have to get in a line and then like slap everybody's hands and say good game. A couple of my teammates said fuck you instead. So they ended up getting in some trouble.
My performance at the Hollywood Bowl, perhaps. There are some that attend the concert inside. I am the concert
Yeah, the coach was
outside myself.
pretty pissed.
In the parking lot where we build bonfires and dance. It comes back to the seriousness of my purpose. At a young age, I held puppet shows on the corner that had people weeping and lying down in the streets. It's about movement, about encouraging ordinary working.
Actually, I wasn't very thrilled about that either because I remember that year we were the champions.
Seeing in the future there will be robots will change your life, no matter what your life's like now.
Kind of like getting a new haircut.
And I just kind of thought it looked bad because we had the best record. We lost, I think we lost one game the whole season.
Watch my hand. Yes, movement. There's a manatee on stage. See? He cannot hear from the wall of
I mean, there's nothing worse than a sore winter.
lasers that shoot him down, cut him free his soul from the
At least
bondage
I
of the
think.
past. And then on stage, we have snow that falls and represents love in all its forms. The robot makes a snow angel, and we begin to cry. Close curtain.
This Claude guy is kind of a douchebag.
Love just the five of us.
Please, 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 enough! 5 succeeds while robots starve. Attendance has been poor. If I were opening this with the Orquestra Filarmonica de Jalapa in Mexico, there would be riots in the streets with small children giving me flowers and weeping. Here in Vice City, they wouldn't know art unless it came as a tube of beef jerky. They told me, Claude, it can't be done. Vice City is for sun worshippers and Philistines, and I told them no. I told them if I'm directing a work of commercial dross down
Hardware
there,
store
I
in
must save
Washington
my soul
Beach.
with some serious art. But
Oh shit.
honest Amy, they were right. I feel ahead of my time. The best artists are ignored. I mean, surely any right-minded person would rather spend an evening watching me express the meaning of space as I move delicately across the stage in the dance of desire and denigration than flopping around in a disco or a nightclub or sucking the electric teat of television.
In a parked car.
God, I mean, what is wrong with you people?
God, my hair.
What?
My hair is all wrong. It clashes with my dress.
Zeus, Cicero, Shakespeare, Flaubert, someone, please save me from this hellhole. My dear, you are
the Malibu Club just down the road. I'm not gonna bitch because I'm almost done and I don't want to do these missions anymore, but damn, that's an easy one.
Singing Madama Butterfly on a windowsill, or relegating yourself to a cricket in Huckleberry Finn. I'm a movement that conquers love while you complain about your dress. Know you not how important my mission be?
Right. Cool. Okay, Mr. Chesterfield, I mean, Mr. Maginot, you gotta hang in there. You're on K-Chat, and I'll be right
I
back.
thought it was Maginot.
Law firm of DeLeo and Furax, we understand that sometimes life throws you a curveball.
Sad that I know how to pronounce a fictional character's name. Where the fuck am I going?
It wasn't an unfortunate accident. What happened to my wife on that precarious cliff? DeLeo and Furax can't bring my wife
Jerking
back, and they
over.
saw I didn't end up in the slammer. I was unfortunate enough to be found with 15 kilos in my spare tire. I was so mad at the auto repair shop that sold me that tire. Thanks to DeLeo and Furax, the district attorney saw it that way too.
I accidentally torched a Quickie Mart when my medication ran out. DeLeo and Furax helped me and the community by ensuring a healthy settlement from the pharmaceutical companies.
At DeLeo and Furax, we understand the judicial system, and we'll ensure the truth is heard, no matter how inflammatory. We're not cheap, but what price can you put on truth? Call DeLeo
Just a couple more.
at 866-974-2333. That's 866-9-SHADED. DeLeo and Furax. Accidents happen, and we'll prove it.
The store leading the fight against communism is having a blowout sale! Ammunition has a wide array of peacemakers. Come by Ammunition on Militia Mondays, exercise your Second Amendment rights, and get 10% off all armor-piercing bullets. We're the only gun store that lets you try it before you buy it. Need anti-tank missiles? We've got them. Flamethrowers? Oh, yeah. No credit? No problem. No money down. 90 days, same as cash. Shoot now, pay later. During the 10-minute waiting period, fire up a few rounds of the Ammunition gun range.
Oh. I wasn't really paying attention then. Wasn't paying attention to the guy on the radio.
Australia's ass. This weekend is the Ammunition Film Festival with 3 screenings of the documentary Red Dawn. Ammunition, protecting your rights.
You're back on K-Chat with me, Amy, and my special guest. Let's go to the phones.
Mr. Maginot, Bruce from Prawn Island here. Big fan of the show, Mr. Maginot, big fan. I don't know about the robot thing. It's weird.
Jewelers and Vice Point. This should be the last one.
Shop in the kids aisle, to get on a roller coaster ride.
Should have hydraulics after this one.
No comment. Next caller.
Oh my god, trauma! I meant that's my line. I'm supposed to say that. Oh god, this guy is such a dick. Oh, next caller. Who's on the line? I mean, who's on line? Oh, what number is it? Who's on the line?
Hello, Claude. This is Morgan. I'm just vacationing down here, having finished my doctoral thesis into images of young boys in post-lapsarian Greece and the erotic understatement of the fugue in contemporary Baroque. Fascinating stuff.
Do you have a question? I'm confused.
No, woman. I just wanted to tell Claude about my thesis and discuss his bleaker Death in Venice Street period. Of course I have a question, you silly girl. Claude, I saw Robot. Big fan, and that's praise indeed coming from me. I normally hate anything humanity has achieved since 1836. But one thing fascinated me. Claude, about the show. The pants. They were so tight, so fitted. How do you get such a marvelous, close, sequin figure hugging fit?
Damn! Look at that son of a bitch fly.
Yes, my, I agree. Thanks for
Doesn't seem like it went that far.
question. You see, I'm an important person, and I especially think so. It is really important for people to see my form move through space in very tight pants, or the effect is ruined. Interpretive dance cannot be expressed in baggy clothing. It's like a violin parade. Otherwise, why have a love story with a manatee and the lasers? It's very important.
You're kind of creepy. You're nothing like you are on the show. You're so funny there, joking with the family and putting out the fire started by the homeless guy and starting group hugs. But in real life, you're just plain creepy. You won't even tell us how old Jimmy is. All you talk about is Archie stuff like that nobody understands because it's complicated and how tight your pants are.
That's not true.
think I ran over a lady. Oh, I gotta get out of this outfit too.
Buzz off!
Knights of the Road, here's your stallion. The car for freedom. The car for hot excitement. The car for a man who is alone against the elements. Thunder. The pride is back.
Uh-oh.
It's the power of combat.
And trusting. But how does that help the people in Vice City from worrying about whether they're gonna get robbed? What drives a man to just take?
What we need are more after-school sports like choir or drama so people can learn to express themselves properly by singing or pretending to be a tree. Have you ever heard a whale sing? It's a lonely form of beauty and some very ancient wisdom. Help.
This mission's kind of a pain in the ass.
Diaz was pleased and would like to meet you again.
Is that a good thing?
Of course, although I'm starting to think that Diaz was responsible for our unfortunate loss.
What makes you say that?
One does not wave accusations at a man like Diaz. I'm merely thinking out loud. No matter. I have a proposal that you could profit.
I don't have time to run more errands, Cortez.
I would have thought a man with such dangerous dates would be hungry for opportunities. Please, Tommy, at least hear me out.
Go on.
I have a buyer for a piece of military hardware that is being taken through town. Pick it up for me. And once you get it, I want you to call me immediately. Then...
My friend, what it takes to serve, the sacrifices I've made to help my country, to help Vice City, the complexity of government, the hideousness of my wife, and the way her thighs grow like our national debt. Oh, sure, some people like that, but not me. It's a nightmare, my friend, and I have it thrown back at me by an ingrate like you. I could scarcely get up in the morning.
And with that outrageous revelation, let's take a quick break to tell you something very informative. You're listening to Pressing Issues on Vice City Public Radio. Over to you, Jonathan.
Hello, and welcome back. I'm Jonathan Freeloader, and you're listening to VCPR. This portion of Pressing Issues is brought to you by Ammu-Nation, a proud supporter of public radio and our community. We hope you're enjoying Pressing Issues and the way it challenges your view of society. Unfortunately, public radio in Vice City is under pressure. That's because we're better than everyone. You can't hear this kind of hard-hitting, long-drama programming anywhere else. But you have to give money.
That's right, Jonathan. Money is important. It can be exchanged for goods and services, like getting a hip replacement or funding a starving child in Australia.
I feel all covered with flies.
Aww. Shoot the fucking guy with the fucking machine gun.
stopping?
Oh, not much. This is fun. What a dumbass. Where am I at? Damn.
I'm enjoying a little R&R at the Club Malibu. I reckon you're going to owe me a favour or two out of this sunshine. I'll see you later.
70. Oh, rocket launcher. Oh shit, he can't do that. Alright, that's it. I'm stealing the car.
I am really sorry. Somewhere else? What's wrong with Nevada, Kansas? We want a river. We need a river. The Freedom River.
And what about the other crimes? It seems car crime, fashion crime, drugs, everything is on the rise.
Absolutely. Of course it is. When I was in Uganda, people were poor, people were happy. The more you have, the less you have. And that's kind of what I'm all about. There's satisfaction in spending all day weaving a basket. It was a dog of love, not of hate. It was a spirit.
Oh, that's nice.
Ain't too cool, man.
I beg your pardon.
Has that maniac going yet?
1090 northwest de La Habana. 1021 northwest de La Habana.
Look at this, man. Look, how much of this can you take? There you wise guy.
Suspect on foot. Direction 1090 northwest de La Habana. Direction 1021 northwest de La Habana.
You know who I am?
Don't care who you are.
What do you think this is?
You in trouble big time, bro.
My car!
You're all mine, guy. Don't make a mistake,
Gangs have to learn to laugh, to be inclusionary. We'd award badges to good gangs and give bad gangs a silly hat to wear. It would give people something to feel a part of. Kill with kindness, not a garden tool.
Yes, but what about the guy getting beaten up on the street? Or the man having his motorcycle stolen? What about him?
Or her. Some of the best bikers are really women. Anyone can join our group. This is about poor people getting together.
But your father owns half of Florida. How are you part of the working class?
Like I said, possessions are not important at all. I'll pick up a hitchhiker in my convertible any day. The other day, I picked up a young woman and we discussed a non-violent solution to war. We called it peace.
Your father is a great man. He's done more for the arms trade in this state than anyone else, myself included. And you shame him with the socialist, jiggery-pokery hootenanny. America needs hope, not songs that are supposed to send.
I better make sure I don't run nobody over in front of a cop or anything.
This country needs something to aim for, like being rich and laughing at poor people, or being in government and laughing at the electorate.
Now, Mr. Shrub, let's not make this personal. I appreciate your attempt to press the point, but we are here to press the issue. My city is in trouble, and I think we're not really providing any serious solutions. So far, we've got system.
I need that. My wife will kill you.
You're all a little unrealistic, yes?
Come on,
Maurice, not to say over-opinionated.
There, this is kind of nice.
Mr. Grayshaw, how do we stop people running amok in the city with machine guns and heavy artillery?
You've got to give a man a chance. Prisons are overflowing with wasted potential. Make the guilty men innocent once more. Free them from themselves.
How? How on earth do you do that?
Well, you could let them off.
Marvelous. Great. That's a sensible plan.
Then they wouldn't be guilty anymore.
We've been doing that for years, you idiot. How do you think we'd keep prison costs down? They ain't by magic or cooking the books.
Ugh, almost made it. Yay, what a dump.
You better hope that gun got plenty of bullets in it, man.
Oh, that was a nice surprise.
Vice City has been characterized by a government who cut aid to the poor, offered tax breaks to the rich, and paid people to dump toxic waste near schools.
Yes, we've made a lot of progress.
And up on Capitol Hill, you were instrumental in pushing through a bill allowing the manufacture and sale of Giggle Cream, a dessert with potential lethal consequences.
Not true. Only 23 people have died, and several of them probably deserved it.
No, with people being said such
yeah, they
a bad
probably
example
deserved
by
it.
big business, how are they supposed to respect each other, to act safely in society? And how are they policed by a demoralized and under...
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go ahead and stop here for tonight. But feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe if you would like. I will be back probably tomorrow. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be seeing you later.